Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Koros. Here now is the news for October 2nd, 2019. In the Magic Kingdom, September 30th marked the official end of Mickey and Minnie's Surprise Celebration, which means changes to several of the Magic Kingdom character meet and greets has come. Pluto will be roaming Storybook Circus in the mornings and then greeting guests in the Calliope tent in the afternoons, at least temporarily. The Calliope tent is right between Pete's Silly Sideshow and the nearby Walt Disney World Railroad Station. Minnie Mouse is in Storybook Circus as Minnie Magnifique once again, returning to Pete's Silly Sideshow on October 3rd. Anastasia, Drizella, and the Fairy Godmother have also moved locations. They will now be greeting guests at the Castle Wall, closest to Pinocchio Village House. And then over in Frontierland, Chip and Dale are scheduled to be roaming in the mornings and meeting at the exit of Splash Mountain in the afternoons. Mickey Mouse is meeting once again at Town Square Theater by himself as a magician, and we're pleased to announce that the PhotoPass photographers have returned at this location. You may recall that many were up in arms about the removal of these PhotoPass photographers and them being replaced with an automated box that would take your picture. At least for the time being, the box obviously is still there. They haven't ripped it out, but real people are taking your photos, and everyone's very, very excited about that. Speaking of that, a Change.org petition to keep PhotoPass photographers in the Walt Disney World theme parks has picked up popularity, probably a big reason why Mickey's meeting with real-life PhotoPass photographers there. Over 90,000 guests have signed that petition, so Disney may be feeling a little pressure. I've heard they respond to these kind of things. I wouldn't know from personal experience. Early Morning Magic is returning to the Magic Kingdom. Dates have been added from November through March of 2020. The event also includes a breakfast at Cosmic Bray's Starlight Cafe that comes with cheeses and cured meats, scrambled eggs, breakfast potatoes, pancakes, and more. Breakfast runs from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. and exclusive event-only access to the attraction. Multiple attractions last from 7:45 a.m. to 9 a.m. Prices have increased for this separately ticketed event, as Early Morning Magic at the Magic Kingdom now costs $89 for adults and $79 for children, not to mention that regular theme park admission is also required. We attended this event. We have a review up at wdwnt.com. You should check it out to see if that event will be right for you. It has certainly been a very big week for Epcot. The park-wide transformation is beginning. Multiple classic storefronts are shutting their doors to make way for other offerings. Originally set to close in the fall to make way for the new Penn Central, the Camera Center is now closed. In the meantime, guests are encouraged to visit Penn Central for PhotoPass services. To prepare for the new Beauty and the Beast sing-along announced last year, the home of Impressions de France will be temporarily closing from October 2nd to accommodate the installation of a new digital projection system. This is also in addition to a new exhibit in the pre-show lobby that will be coming. There is no set end date for the closure, but Impressions de France will return and will play between showings of that Beauty and the Beast sing-along. Both of those will be showing in that theater come January. Construction at Epcot appears to be making progress. We're finally seeing demolition equipment. Has now been spotted outside of Innoventions West. As well, overnight last night, a new futuristic design was slapped onto the walls surrounding Innoventions West, which is destined for demolition ahead of the plans for the World Celebration area. The design doesn't go all the way around down to Mouse Gear. It's mostly just facing the area out to Penn Central. The design features the logos for various pavilions, plus alternating stripes in neon green, pink, purple, and different shades of blue. In the middle of all that is the new Epcot logo that was first revealed at the D23 Expo and is now the logo. It's on the maps. It's on everything. The logo has changed. The final Illuminations Reflections of Earth took place on September 30th, and it was an emotional experience for its fans and creators alike. Its temporary replacement, Epcot Forever, debuted on October 1st, to be followed by, of course, the debut of Harmonious, at least rumored to be in May of 2020. You can, of course, watch the final presentation of Illuminations Reflections of Earth and as well the premiere of Epcot Forever on wdwnt.com or right here on our YouTube channel. I also implore you to watch the two videos we posted from our event, Reflections of Forever, which is why there hasn't been a show in a couple of days. From that, we have Ron Logan, Disney legend Ron Logan, reading an email that was sent in by Michael Eisner to the team to commemorate commemorate the final showing of Illuminations. And as well, there is a very emotional performance from Kelly Coffey and Gavin Greenaway. That is the vocalist and the composer for Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, who did a live performance at our event of Promise and We Go On. You definitely want to check out both of those. And somewhere down the line, we will have video of all those other panels and presentations that the team behind the show did at that event. It was, I know a lot of people said they had a wonderful time. It was a great event, and hopefully for those of you who didn't make it, we'll have those to share with you soon. Walt Disney Imagineering presents the Epcot Experience, officially opened on October 1st, allowing guests to visualize all of the exciting plans for Epcot at that new Experience Center in the Odyssey Events Pavilion. Inside this first-of-its-kind offering within a Disney park, guests can discover engaging and interactive exhibits that allow them to step inside the relentless innovation, energy, and excitement and see some never-before-seen revealed details driving the future of Epcot throughout all of this unprecedented period of transformation. In the main room, Spaceship Earth and the rest of the massive Epcot diorama or model is transformed via projection mapping and display screens. And they preview various different attractions and things that are coming. The Moana Journey of Water Trail, the Remy's Ratatouille Adventure attraction, all those things are previewed in there. As well previewed in there is Spaceship Earth, Our Shared Story, now revealed as the new attraction name for Spaceship Earth when it reopens from this upcoming now announced refurbishment. The journey will be transformed with new scenes reflecting the universal nature of the human experience. In fact, telling you the history of storytelling. That's the Our Shared Story part. The ride will see a refreshing of all the scenes leading up to the Industrial Revolution portion, which changes on a grand scale, coming to every scene following that, all the way to the end of the ride. There will also be a completely new unload area and post-show building. New narration and an entirely new musical score will also be added, as well as the Story Light, which will be your host for this new experience, tying the entire journey together. Of course, there's even a new poster that was revealed that has that name, Spaceship Earth, Our Shared Story. Disney has not announced a closure date, but you may remember some time ago we told you it's supposed to be a 2.5-year closure of that attraction, and it is set to begin in January of next year. So you may want to get your last rides in, and hopefully Disney will give us the official dates soon. The Donut Box made its debut at the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival on the 1st. The booth features sweet corn fritters, strawberry dusted yeast donut holes, a strawberry smoothie, Central 28 Beer Company Boston Cream Donut Ale, and black and white coffee cocktail garnished with a fresh yeast donut. It was pretty good. Check out the review at wdwnt.com. As well, the Cool Wash has reopened and debuted custom layered slushies and a new souvenir cup just steps away. You can check out that review as well on our site. It's a new fiscal year for the Walt Disney Company, so of course that means price increases for food all across Walt Disney World. Prices of churros and pretzels and all of those things have gone up once again. For a full breakdown on all those price increases, you can read that on our website. As anticipation grows for the opening of Rise of the Resistance and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, Disney continues to feed us tidbits on the attraction, and a special sneak peek that aired on Good Morning America last week was among the most interesting. This weekend, Freeform also aired a 2-hour behind-the-scenes look into Galaxy's Edge, including a Star Wars Rise of the Resistance sneak peek. Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, of course, opens December 5th, 2019 at Walt Disney World and January 17th, 2019 at Disneyland, and will reportedly be a 15-minute ride. I don't know if I believe that, but we'll see when it opens. That's what Bob Chapek said. It's usually pretty honest, right? Anyway. We'll keep going. The guest experience teams at Disney's Hollywood Studios and the Magic Kingdom have received their very own themed podiums fitting the specific decor of their associated land. You'll see those photos now. This is great. I'm glad not only that this is permanent, guests really seem to like this, but these are cool, these podiums. They fit where they are. The only real problem we have are those TV screen tip boards that still aren't really themed, but one step at a time, right? The Disney Skyliner opened at Walt Disney World on September 29th. The Skyliner includes stops at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Caribbean Beach Resort, Pop Century, and the Art of Animation Resorts, the unopened Riviera Resort, and Epcot. You can take a complete ride on every line of the Skyliner gondola transportation system right here on our YouTube channel. And you can check out all the merchandise. We've got all the merchandise previewed for you on the site. all that great stuff. Everything you want to know about the Disney Skyliner, we have for you. Monorail Green made its debut after an extensive refurbishment today. According to cast members at the Transportation and Ticket Center, Monorail Green received a new interior, brakes, and a new coat of paint. You may recall that Monorail Silver received some similar upgrades a couple months ago, including this new interior that tells you which monorail you're on, and the interior actually matches the color of the monorail. It's pretty great. So hopefully these fixes keep going into effect, and hopefully all the problems with the aging monorail fleet will go away. Hopefully, hope maybe they don't have to order a new fleet. We'll see. Certainly, with all the problems they have now, it seems they should, but maybe they can fix them. Walt Disney World Bell Services will no longer hold third-party deliveries of strollers and mobility aids as of October 1st. As part of that, Scooter Bug, the company that provides all the mobility devices across Disney's theme parks and Disney Springs, will become the exclusive mobility device provider for the Walt Disney World Resort. So, they're certainly not making things easy on people. Scat Cat Club and Cafe is now open along with an expanded lounge after renovation, featuring a handy all-day pickup window for beignets and beverages. It's easier than ever to treat yourself with Tiana's favorite snack now at Disney's Port Orleans French Quarter. Bonfamille's Cafe lives on, sort of, as Scat Cat's Club and Cafe is going to move into that location now. Of course, you may recall that the table service location, Bonfamille's Cafe, closed on August 5th, 2000, and has only been used for holiday meals sparingly through the years, and as well during a refurbishment of the Sassagoula Floatworks in 2016. Scat Cat's Club Cafe features live music Thursday through Monday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. in a relaxed lounge setting. The food and drink menu is the same as Scat Cat's Club, but you get to sit in the nearly untouched interior of what was Bonfamille's. Pretty cool if you've never been in there. The full menu has been revealed for the Enchanted Rose Lounge coming this fall to Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. Enchanted Rose will feature a delicious menu with a variety of shareable bites. Snack on an artisanal cheese selection with pine nut bread and raisins, or enjoy an exquisite dish of white sturgeon caviar served with egg timbale. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Cream franchise. I don't know what any of this is. And chives. I can't pronounce either of those. You can read the full menu without my horrible pronunciation at wdwnt.com. Triple Force Friday officially kicks off the evening of October 3rd when the World of Disney and the Lego store will be open from midnight until 3 a.m., giving you access to purchase new galactic finds. You can check in and get a numbered wristband near the Basin store starting at 6 p.m. on Thursday, October 3rd from an event cast member. Starting at 9 p.m., themed treats and snacks will be available for purchase, and if you're not able to attend the midnight release, products will be available at select locations across the Walt Disney World Resort on October 4th. Other fun and family-friendly happenings throughout the weekend include special activities from the Lego store. New limited edition Disney Parks Designer Collection mini ears by Heidi Klum have arrived at Disney Parks and on Shop Disney. Heidi Klum's mini ear headband is made up of 150 Swarovski crystals and weighs in at half a pound. There's also only 500 available. Well, that's because they cost $600. That's right, and people are buying them. When we checked in at Hollywood Studios, they said in 24 hours they had sold 11 pairs of $600 ears. Think about the next time you complain about those pretzel prices. People are buying $600 mouse ear headbands. Puts things in perspective, I guess. Oh boy, if that's not in your price range though, Disney Parks Designer Collection Princess Leia Bun mini ears are going on sale on October 4th in honor of Triple Force Friday. On October 4th, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., Ashley Eckstein will be at the Launch Bay Cargo in Hollywood Studios to sign the newest ear headband. A limited number of wristbands will be distributed to guests at store open on the day of the signing, with the purchase of the ear headband designed by Ashley. In celebration of the highly anticipated animated feature from Walt Disney Feature Animation, Frozen 2, making its big screen debut on November 22nd, new products will be rolling out at both Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Resort, and online at shopdisney.com on Friday, October 4th. God, I don't know where they're going to get all this money from people. It's going to be for #FrozenFanFest. In addition, guests in Anaheim can enjoy Frozen 2 themed photo opportunities throughout the weekend, while guests in Orlando will have the chance to purchase special Frozen 2 themed food and beverage offerings. Fans are invited to participate in the Frozen fun and surprises by joining the #FrozenFanFest conversation on social media. At Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, prices have been raised at Oga's Cantina for mixed drinks, beer, and that Rancor beer flight. The beer flight is now $85. Mixed drinks ranging from $15 to $45. Those are the ones with the souvenir cups, of course. And beer ranging from $13.25 to $14.25. The increases now make the menu prices at Walt Disney World and Disneyland identical. The sailing ship Columbia is back sailing the rivers of America at Disneyland after a brief hiatus. Make sure you go and enjoy that wonderful experience once more. On September 27th, a power outage hit Disneyland Paris, causing the complete shutdown of all of the rides. The situation was resolved after 2.5 hours. The Oriental Land Company has released the Tokyo Disney Resort calendar for 2020. April 15th will mark the grand opening of the Tokyo Disneyland expansion, including that Beauty and the Beast ride everyone's so happy about. March 27th through June 12th, we'll have Disney Easter at Tokyo Disney Sea, not at Disneyland, mind you, because of the opening of Beauty and the Beast. Tanabata days have been canceled. June 4th through November 1st will be the Happy Fair with Baymax in Tomorrowland at Tokyo Disneyland, while June 4th through August 26th will bring back Duffy's Sunny Fun at Disney Sea. July 1st through September 2nd is the return of Disney Pirates Summer at Disney Sea as well. September 11th through November 1st, don't worry, you will get Halloween at both parks, and as well November 10th through December 25th, Christmas at both parks. I know people are getting scared. I know obviously there's a lot of budget cuts at the U.S. parks. I don't think we're seeing budget cuts in Japan. It sounds like this is all related to the Olympic crowds they're expecting, and they'll have more than enough people to handle with all of that crowding. So seasonal events would be affected. Otherwise, it sounds like in 2021, we're fingers crossed, we're hoping many of those seasonal events will return. So we'll let you know if and when that gets announced. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to wdwnt.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.